All right, my name's Coach David. What's your name?
Jay Zarian.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Will.
Your name is Deshaun, right? Thank
you
guys for your time. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident do you feel in your ability to defend yourself or others?
I'd say about a 7.
7?
Probably 6.
6?
10.
10?
About a 7.
7. Those are high numbers. What makes those so high for you guys? Have you trained martial arts before?
Yeah, somewhat.
Yeah? What'd you train?
Yeah, I might have that killer instinct.
You have a killer instinct. Okay, so
2021. I watch movies.
you watch movies?
Yeah.
So because you watch a lot of movies, you're a 7 out of 10 in martial arts.
About a 6.
6? Okay. Do you watch Cobra Kai? Because that might make it a 7.
I like Daniel LaRusso.
Not martial arts, but they had me take a MDTOS class to be trained with handcuffs and OC spray, control maneuvers.
For your security job. How long was the course?
It was about 6 hours.
6 hours. Okay. How about you?
I come from a family of high school wrestlers.
High school wrestlers. Right on. How long did you wrestle for?
I didn't personally, but I used to train with my cousins, and they were both all-state.
All-state wrestlers? Who'd they wrestle for?
I don't know if you know them. They wrestled out in Quincy, the Quincy Comets.
Not familiar with them, but I do respect wrestling.
What art was that? I don't got no clue. I'm like,
no idea.
My uncle military, so.
Right on. Thank you for your service. What branch was he in?
I don't know. He know that question. I don't know.
Okay, so what if you strike first?
That's a crime.
What do you do for work?
I work at McDonald's.
Okay, so what do you do for a living, Deshaun?
I cook.
I don't cook, man. I'm not a good cook at all. So who do you think could cook a better meal, me or you?
Me.
Why do you think you could cook better than me?
Because I know how to cook. I've been cooking since I was young.
But I watch a lot of cooking channels. Do you think I stand a chance against you?
Me too.
You do, but I've never cooked before. Do you think I could be a better cook than you?
No, if you don't know how to cook.
No,
Why not? I've watched a lot of cooking channels.
because it takes years of cooking.
So I need a lot of practice to get good at something.
Yeah.
And watching television isn't going to make me good at it.
Nope, you're just going to have an opinion.
But you think watching martial arts movies is going to give you a 7 out of 10?
Nope.
Thank you for your time, Deshaun. I'm going to make you guys is that martial arts self-defense, it really should be a lifestyle. Jiu-Jitsu, and this is for the public eye. So we teach Jiu-Jitsu to where we don't want anything to happen. But honestly, guys, I've gone with guys who are 250, 300 pounds, couldn't last 2 minutes. That's not a brag thing. That's not an ego thing. You know, as a wrestler, it's just what you've been trained to do. That's all we're bringing awareness to. Guys, thank you so much for your time.
I'm here with Liam, and Liam's a wrestler and he does jiu-jitsu. How long have you been wrestling?
About 3 years.
And how long have you been doing jiu-jitsu?
About 6 months.
Okay, Coach Jimmy, so you're a pretty good wrestler, right?
I'm all right, I suppose. I wrestled competitively for 7 years and then dabbled on and off for a couple years after that. And then I coached high school wrestling for 4 years and junior high school wrestling. You know, there was a lot of years off the mat in between, so it just felt really good to get back on the mat.
Wrestling is a very explosive sport, and so I played a lot of defense, and then in my later years I became more of an explosive offensive wrestler.
So jiu-jitsu and wrestling both do takedowns to get a person onto the mat, and submissions can help. Because in wrestling, you do a lot of arm and grabbing around and like grappling, which can help in
It's a lot different. The takedowns are definitely different because I have to be careful of chokes, but at the same time they're almost easier because no one understands the base.
You guys get
So I'd say it's about, as long as they don't got good guillotine, it's more effective than it was even in wrestling.
I have to ask, you've done wrestling and you've done jiu-jitsu. Which one do you prefer more?
Jiu-Jitsu because it's more of a technical fight. My wrestling is a lot more set up and a lot more technical than it was when I was a wrestler. In wrestling, you could just be explosive and fast, and a lot of the time you'd get it.
The younger me would have said wrestling. The older me says jiu-jitsu, and I guess I look at the pace, the physicality of wrestling. Wrestling's a more physically demanding pace that a 40-year-old me can't quite do anymore. Jiu-Jitsu brings it together where I can take those wrestling skills, but I don't have to be able to maintain quite that same pace. So at 40, Jiu-Jitsu, at 18, wrestling.
Probably Jiu-Jitsu, because you actually get a chance to break someone's arm.
I prefer judo over wrestling every day of the week. Being a taller person, dropping your levels, like dropping your hips and lowering your center of gravity is a little bit harder for me. So I prefer to trip somebody, throw them over wrestling every day of the week. I know there's been some chatter about the wrestling, jiu-jitsu, not only in the school outside of here, but yeah, I definitely prefer judo. So regardless of what age you are, why you should take a multivitamin is, so let's just say you wake up and skip breakfast, okay? And then let's say you're on the go and you kind of stop off at a restaurant or fast food joint and you pick up some food. Your body's not going to tell you, okay, vitamin A, B, C, biotin, amino acids your body needs. It's not going to say you're missing this one. It's going to say feed me, feed me, feed me, feed me, until you totally stuff your stomach and eat what you're not supposed to, and then finally there's no room in there and it's like, okay, I think I got what I need. So a multivitamin, regardless of what age you are, is going to tell your body you've gotten what you need, so you don't eat anymore. That junk food tells your body, cut off that part of the brain that says you're full, just keep eating.
What are we talking? What are we talking about, guys?
Okay, we're deciding where we're going to eat tonight, and
that's like always like a really big decision for you.
Yeah. And yesterday we had 5 guys.
Who am I missing, Yusuf?
Yesterday we had 5 guys.
Garbage. That is just, it belongs to the garbage.
Okay, so I want you guys to know Dave's tasted food is not the best.
This is true.
That, I lost.
Dave doesn't like cheeseburgers.
You don't like cheeseburgers?
No, they're messy.
I don't think I can trust
They're messy.
Dave also likes Alex kebab.
I do like Alex.
That is not.
So at this upcoming barbecue, you're not getting the cheeseburgers.
Well, listen, Taco Bell's not authentic Mexican, and I love some Taco Bell. Like,
I'm
not like, I like taco stand too. Like, I'm not. So we're gonna go to CBS. Simeon's partner. It's like, it's a much bigger deal to not get them food than like in white culture. Like if you go get food and like I'm like going to the store and I come back and I'm eating and my boys are like, yeah, hey, Fox got food. You come back and like you're eating and Coach Mo's there, he's like, yo, you didn't call me. I was like, what do you mean? Like, and this is for years. And it's so ingrained that I like forget to ask him. And so he's like, so we're gonna get him.
I swear, I used to rarely shop for food at CVS, and then the pandemic happened, and now I feel like I come to CVS for food more than I go to like Kroger.
That's how I go. These are actually made, so they have, I mean, it's not really healthy. They had like some coconut stuff. It's really, really good. They used to have them. They're gone. But, deluxe. I take way too long. I feel like Amanda puts me really set. Habaneros, I'm not feeling. See, here's the problem. Is they take something healthy. This problem with America. They take something healthy, like peanuts, and they cover them in sugar, bro. There is... Okay, this actually ain't that bad. Yeah, this is awesome. This is sweet. Pineapple. Pineapple's decent.
Dried pineapple.
Bro, there is 20 grams of added sugar in this pineapple. Oh, I'm gonna crush these though. These are good. We're sick.